Hey everyone, welcome back to Sims World. In the last episode, we had a very big announcement that happened because of Noah revealing that he had a crush on a boy a couple months ago in an episode, and that boy was revealed as his now adopted brother Michael, whom the family did not know that was the boy that he had a crush on. And now they're trying to figure out what they do next because they can't go on with him having a crush on Michael. We don't even know if the crush is still active or not. But let's get into it today, as we'll be doing a Halloween party, and then we'll be also exploring more into this depth. So I'm planning on doing the Halloween party sometime tomorrow in Sims Time. It's Saturday right now in Sims Time. I was figuring Sunday would be a good day to do it. It's going on thing, but for now, everybody is still kind of doing their own thing. Noah's on the computer. I'm just making sure that everybody has done their schoolwork for Monday, which I believe everybody has done. Yes, everybody has completed their schoolwork, so that is great. And everybody is getting ready for the Halloween party tomorrow. And it will be happening here, so we're going to be inviting around the fams. But today, I do have a special thing before that happening, and that is, we'll be revolving around the Kidderinos, because the Kidderinos have been invited to a friend's house. They don't know much about this friend, but let's just figure it out together. So I'm gonna go ahead and have them head out to their friend's house now and see how things go. So Michael's gonna finish eating real quick, and then we're gonna head out to the friend's place. The friend invited them from school, so we don't know much about this friend. But I can tell you that there's something very off about these people that they are about to go to, and you guys will notice it once we get there. Anyways, I'll be back in a minute. So we have arrived. We're going to have Michael go ahead and knock on the door. But we have arrived here, and yes, I am aware it is a very, very spooky looking house, if I had to say so myself. So it looks as if everybody's heading in. And this is the kid that were friends with, Lucas Coven. Michael was friends with him first. But there is something very off about this family. And I'm not sure if you guys can notice it by the way that their house is, where they live, or anything like that. But the fact is that these two, Judith and Chadwick, which are a husband and wife couple, and their son Lucas, are vampires. So, obviously Lucas is not really sure about what's going on with the whole vampire thing in his life yet, because he's still very young. But it's still quite a creepy concept, because Judith and also Chadwick are very much well-known vampires, and they have a son here, and he just became friends with these guys. They obviously do not know he's a vampire. I don't even know if Lucas knows he's a vampire, but I was thinking that maybe Nicole kind of has a little bit of a crush on him, because seen each other around in school. She knows that Michael and him are very close. And so she's very, very interested in him. The only thing is, she does not know, obviously, that he has this dark and twisted past about him. And so thinking around that, we don't really know what's to come. We don't know how Lucas is with his vampirism. We don't know if he knows about it. We don't know if he don't know about it. But it looks as if everything's going pretty well right now. But it's still a very, very scary cause because, I mean, vampires, at any moment they could be triggered to and looks as if Nicole has talked to Lucas about being a vegetarian, so maybe he agrees with being vegetarian. He doesn't want to drink blood. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he lives off of animals, or also maybe lives off of like plasma fruits or plasma instead of blood itself. But it looks as if these guys are getting along very well. But again, it is getting kind of late, and it is about 10 o'clock Sims time, so I am going to send these guys home now. But they did meet and have a good sit-down friendly get-together with Lucas, and nothing happened, but it still is quite creepy because these guys are vampires. But Lucas is heading to bed, so he might have a little bit of a different feel. Maybe he didn't get his full vampire powers yet. I don't think you do until you're a teenager. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that develops. But I'll be back when we get to the regular house. Okay, so we are back. Jonah is in bed, and so is Noah. But I'm going to send the rest of the fams to bed now. I'm going to have Iris read the baby to sleep, and then head to bed herself. Nicole went to bed as well, and Michael's heading to bed. So everybody's kind of heading to bed for the day because in the morning we'll be starting the Halloween party for this gang. So that's going to be interesting. But continuing with this whole vampire friend thing, I don't know where it's going to go, but it looks as if Nicole does have a little bit of a crush on Lucas, so it's going to be an interesting thing. I don't think she realizes he's a vampire yet. I don't think they even know that the parents are vampires, but we do. So the tricky thing is, what is going to happen? Is something going to happen to Nicole? Is something like that going to happen? But all goes around to a crush. Speaking about crushes, we still have to discuss what's going to happen with Michael and Noah. Meanwhile, Iris has been thinking what they could do to fix this, and so she is going to ask Noah two things in the morning. One, if Michael knows about this, and two, if he still has feelings like that for Michael. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the morning once they get up. Okay, everyone, so everybody is getting up now. Well, not everybody, but most of them are up now. Nicole's up. She's a little tense because she tried to get a treat, but the bowl said no. Anyways, everybody's kind of getting up and getting something to eat. Meanwhile, Jonah, friendo, since you don't have any work or anything to do, let's go ahead and get started with some of these Halloween foods for today. I'm going to get you to start making them cheesy eyeballs for today, and then maybe you can make some cookies and some other things as well for people to enjoy. So Iris is up now as well. So she'll eventually start helping out with the preparation for the food and that for the party. But first, she's going to use the restroom, and then she's going to pull Noah aside and ask him them questions that she has to ask him. But it looks as if these two, they're still getting along very well, so that's a good thing. So she is going to go ask him if he still has them feelings, and also if Michael knows while Michael's here as well. So she says that, did Michael know about this crush? And he said, I don't think Michael did know. And Michael says, I didn't. He said, but do you still have these feelings? And he says, no, I don't. I do not have the feelings for him. I see him more as a brother now. And she said, well, that's great, because we cannot have them feelings for siblings. I wish you would have told me earlier, but I totally understand where you're coming from. So it looks as if everything is squared now, guys, with this crush, for now at least. But now I'm also going to go ahead and have Iris do some cooking for this party as well. Everyone's already eating the cheese eyeballs. So I am going to sit them up here though, so that they're out of the way, kind of. In the meantime, the baby is a little bit stink right now, so Jonah, could you please suit that out, friendo, once she's done? Okay, so the cookies are now done. So Iris is going to do one more thing for the party. She's going to bake some of this pan de muerto. This is something that usually comes around on Halloween time. I always wanted to try it, but I never actually did. I am thinking about trying it because there's a company that I've ordered from in the past and trying it, but I figured the Sims could try it and see if they like it. And meanwhile, while Iris is fixing that up, I'm gonna have Noah kind of start the gathering. I don't know if he actually can, though. No, I might have to wait for... Oh, well, Jonah's done now, so maybe Jonah can do it then. Okay, so Jonah, plan a social event. And let's get this event on the go. Alright, so we're gonna have ourselves a spooky party. The host will be Iris and Jonah. The guest will obviously be the Kitterinos. Reed, Emily, Jamie, Catherine, Travis. Obviously, Grace cannot come, so, and Cameron and them will be getting ready to go on their holiday with his girlfriend, Robin. So I figured Robin and Cameron have agreed to watch the baby. So, yeah. And here we go. So, we have to carve some pumpkins, we have to dance, we have to discuss costumes, and ask for party treats. So, everybody should be getting into their costumes very soon. Some of them already have. So, and everybody should be heading on over. For now, we're going to have Jonah and them carve some pumpkins. Well, Jonah's actually making something to eat, so maybe... Who hasn't did it yet? Nicole hasn't did one yet. So we'll have her do a classic pumpkin. We'll have her do a green classic pumpkin. And Iris is grabbing something to eat. Noah and them already did it, so I might wait and see if the rest of the fams wants to do something. And there's like laundry on the floor. So why is there laundry on the floor? Okay. So Iris looks like she's making something else. I don't know what she's making, but she's doing something. Anyways, and who is this? Like, they just showed up. That's Reed. Even though that originally, I don't think that was what I planned on him being. But okay, I'm fine with that. But everybody seems to be here now. We're gonna have Noah approach Reed and just discuss his costume. Maybe he likes his costume, so. So, I did not plan on some of these costumes because of... But they just show up in what they wanted to, I guess, so... Maybe they changed their minds on costumes, that's fine. Some of them have this actually stayed the same, like... the boys and... Jonah kind of did the costume that I originally planned. But some of them kind of took their own... So that's fine as well, as long as they're dressed up. So everybody seems to be getting along very well. And we did get one of the pumpkins done now, so that's great. We're gonna go ahead and stick this pumpkin beside her brother and M's pumpkin. Violet's a little mad right now, I don't know why. So let's go check out why. Oh, because she wants sugar. So she's making a mess. So, Jonah, you're standing right there, and you're seeing all this go down. So, Jonah, could you please do a little bit of parenting, and meanwhile, Noah has agreed to clean up the little mess that she made. Nicole is outside swimming, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna have her come in and ask for a party treat so we can get that done as well. I kind of think I have to get a radio just for now so that they have something to dance with. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a radio, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I did buy one. I bought a wall-mounted one. It was the cheap one. So I'm gonna have her listen to, I believe there's a spooky one. So I'm gonna have her come in and turn on the music for the gang, and then she can start dancing. Oh, last races, no one wanted to play with me. I was climbing around on my own. If this happens again, what should I do? That's Noah asking, and I believe he's actually asking Iris. And so she was to ask other kids to join in. So Nicole's gonna come in and start this dancing, I believe. So people are now dancing away now, and I am gonna have Iris though step away and carve a pumpkin. Oh, she can actually carve a cat into a pumpkin. That's cool. So we're gonna have her do a white one. Oh, and now Noah's asking, or Michael's asking the same thing, and I'm gonna just tell him to do the same thing. And I was thinking maybe Michael would be up to doing a little bit of a mischief thing. So, not like too crazy type things, but just because it's Halloween. So, I'm going to have her go around scaring people. I think that would be quite cute type of a thing. So everybody seems to be doing having a really fun time. And so Noah's gonna go ahead and just view some of these pumpkins and see how the fams did. I think it would be quite cute just to kind of have him, like, reminiscing about all the things that they did recently and having fun making those pumpkins. And okay, Michael's actually going through a mean phase right now, so that's, maybe this is not the best decision having him do the mischief things, but oh, and Noah's going through a phase where his spirit animal is, he will want to wear a bear suit. So that is, okay, that's okay for now, but I've seen people do the whole bear thing, and it's quite annoying. So this is going to be a fun phase to go through, but right now, he's going through a phase where he wants to be a bear, so that's great. But I am going to go ahead and have Noah go ahead and do some mischief things. Do, like, maybe scare someone, and then he can go over here and scare Michael as well. Okay, well, they actually... I believe the pumpkins are done. Oh, and Emily's doing a pumpkin, so that's cute as well. The party was a treat. An eerie portrait has been materialized in the household inventory. Hang it on with caution. So, we're going to go ahead and just go see what this portrait looks like. But it looks as if the party went down like a success. So that was very, very great. And as soon as we get this pumpkin scene and whatever, I think I'm going to end it out. Okay, so we got the dashing Lord Lycan. That's who our portrait is. I'm not sure who gave us the portrait, but it is a beautiful portrait. And so, it'd be perfect for the next year's Halloween. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end it out here, guys. I know this one was a little bit all over the place in a way, but this one was quite cute. I think it was basically behind Halloween. We met a vampire. We had a little bit of a Halloween party, and now Halloween is coming to an end in Sims. So, I'll be ending the Halloween series part now. But next episode will be with the Sims Paradise gang. And guys, remember, Cameron and Robin will be not a part of that because they'll be going on vacation. But we'll be back with them, and we'll be back discussing their side of things. But we'll all be back next Monday for Sims World, so you guys will not want to miss it. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Sims Paradise. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.